Yo, what's good, spiritual family? Welcome back to another session with your boy Scuba Speaks, aka Mr. Truly Unruly, here to help you guys raise the level of consciousness, escape this my tricks, and unlock the will of your soul. You dig? If you're new to my channel, do your boy a solid, man. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you get updates every time I post new videos. Trust me, man, you don't want to miss a ting, because we're doing big things over here, man. And all my spiritual speakers. Man, big up yourself, man. Yes, so let's get in tune. Now, I know it's been a minute, so we're going to get right into this now. I want to know, why are they not teaching us about good health, right? And just practicing, a more healthy lifestyle to then strengthen said immune system to where we are not susceptible to these illnesses, It seems that they're very desperate and they're very aggressive in, the mandated vacuums, we're going to call them, because, we got to play around with this little YouTube algorithm. I don't want to get, a video taken down because of, I guess it ain't so much freedom of speech no more. It's more so you got freedom to speak on the status quo and whatever the agenda is currently. You can speak as loud as you want by that there. But soon you're going to have a critical thinking mind and have your own kind of thoughts you can generate from within and make sense of your reality without somebody telling you what makes sense. Then that's a problem for them. That's when you become a real threat. And I'm starting to see that now. YouTube's being very aggressive with making people silenced and not speaking up. And you know me, I'm going to speak on it. So I think it's very interesting that a lot of the health professionals are the ones, being pretty much released from their duties, man. Like nurses are getting fired and shit, bro. I don't know if y'all been living in a rock, but there's a lot of these nurses who are not against this whole, pandemic thing going on right now, and they are speaking out and they're being held accountable. Like basically, okay, you don't want to get along, then shit. Well, you're gonna have to get on. You did. That's just how it's been. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the teachers got to get tested every week, and then the nurses got to get tested every day, I believe. That's pretty aggressive, especially if you know the method of how you gotta get tested for this Corona beer. The beverage. We're talking about the beverage here, right? You gotta get tested pretty extreme, if you ask me, the measures they take to do that, right? And I just got a simple question. If this is to, prevent any kind of illnesses, or you guys really care about us, right? You want to make sure we're all healthy and taken care of. Thank you so much for your honesty. If that is the case, why aren't y'all being a little more transparent with what exactly are the ingredients to this vacuum that you guys have patented, by the way? Why is it so secretive of what's really in it and how we can, obviously benefit from this said vacuum, right? If it is such a benefit to us, then you surely will be easily to disclose whatever information it is, inside of this vacuum, so we can feel more confident and trust you guys. You see, they have an issue with a lot of us truthers, I like to call us who critically think, we spiritually speak, and we don't just go for any old thing, right? We question things now. In this video, I'm not specifying whether I'm, against the new vacuum or if I'm, promoting the vacuum. But I do know one thing. If you want your channel to grow and you want to be supported by this beast system, that's what you gotta do. You gotta sell the hell out of this damn vacuum. Speaking of selling it, what's his name? Guzmo, I believe, the New York governor or whatever the fuck he is. He been like a real big advocate for this vacuum lately. And I noticed they had Chris Rock come out there, him and what was her name? Rosie Perez, I think her name was. And he literally said these are two great New Yorkers, you know what I'm saying? They've done great work and they're going here to help us advertise it. Now we're advertising this vacuum, right? I thought it was all about medicine and health, but apparently not. It's about policies. It's about politics, or politricks, like I like to call them, all these politricks. It's about the politics and being compliant. They want to know who is gonna do what we say and don't question nothing, because I'm the pappy. That's how they treat us, right? We're like their kids, dude. Like the government and all these quote unquote powerful men and families look at us as they're just like children. They can just do whatever with and dispose of us however they need, right? Treat us like literal lab rats, guinea pigs, to be, testing out their new vacuum. Because of course, if ever a situation where these powerful officials need to use a new vacuum to suck out whatever it is inside of them they need to get rid of, because they're not going to just roll out the brand spanking new version and give it to them. No. You got to work out all the kinks and all the bugs and all that good shit, right? When the iOS got to go through a few updates and fix the bugs and improvements. Yeah, they not finna take the first version. No, that's for us. We gonna play around with that, right? Because we're so desperate to be accepted by them. But contrary to belief, there was a doctor by the name of Christina Parks, I believe. Shout out to her. She was at the Supreme Court basically breaking down all the different side effects, if you will, to this new vacuum, and how it never was really intended to do what they say it's doing. But I'm gonna leave it at that. This is all hearsay. This whole thing I'm speaking on is a parody. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I'm just here to just share some information. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false. None of that. You know what I mean? This is all alleged. Everything I'm speaking on right now is alleged and fair use to anything that is shared on YouTube that has not been removed yet. I'm just speaking on those videos. I don't know anything about it, all right? We're going to leave it at that, you dig? You know what I'm saying? We got to go ahead and let that know to the algorithm, a disclaimer that, hey, I ain't saying I'm with none of that shit. I'm just sharing information to my spiritual speakers. Y'all do y'all own research and then share the information with y'all families. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be the one to help direct you to where to go to find these sources of what was said about, certain vacuums. So, if health is wealth, why are they not teaching us that? We've been taught that our whole life, that health is wealth, but yet we're not talking about different ways to improve our health. We're just talking about different medicines to implement into our bodies, right? We're not talking about natural healing. We're not talking about holistic practices. Man, if Dr. Sabi was here, he would have a field day with this nonsense, man. You feel me? Like, real talk. Like, shout out to Dr. Sabi, man. Because I'm telling you right now, I have never been so confident in my body, in my body's ability to heal itself from any illness or disease ever in my life. If it wasn't for Dr. Sabi, I would never feel this confident about just like, oh yeah, I can defeat whatever come my way, right? It seems as though with all this fear mongering, they're really desperate to make sure we're all scared of this thing, that it's just, the all end all and everything, well, as soon as you get it, all just detriment. Because Chris Rock, let him tell it. I want to say that, and I'm not gonna quote him because I might misrepresent him, but during the little interview, whatever it was, I feel like he said he was thankful for having his new vacuum because, once he came down with the Rona, he would have feared for his life, basically, saying that he could have possibly died, right? So you're hearing all this talk about dying because they want you to be so fearful of death that you have to run to their, establishments to get your new vacuum. And I think it's kind of hypocritical for all the Christians saying as though that their, healer is Jesus, right? Their God is their natural healer, right? Yet you going to the doctor to get your healing. That's kind of ironic in my opinion, because y'all supposed to be the most spiritual people. Spirituality and religion are two separate things. Do not get them confused for the same. They're not the same. I'll make another session on that another time. They are not the same. I'm trying to tell you, they're not the same. But yeah, all these Christians are basically opening up their churches to allow their congregation to get the new vacuum. And I have to wonder, what would Jesus do? Ain't that what y'all be saying all the time? What would Jesus do? Jesus would line up and get a new vacuum? Huh? I thought y'all used to always pray to, your healers to get you through whatever stuff like that there. Now we got to go to the quote-unquote the white man and the Western medicine civilizations where we all don't trust them. Apparently, we all say all these bad things about the white man and say this bad stuff about, how they don't care about us and this, that, and third. Yet you trust them to come up with a vacuum out of the blue. Now, this is one of the fastest created vacuums they ever did, and we just trust them wholeheartedly that there's nothing in it that we should be concerned with. And when you ask questions, they don't allow you to voice your opinion or your expressions of your concern, because they just want to shut you up and just, say, take it and deal with it. Now, this nurse literally had to eat outside because due to her post, shout out to my wife, she's talking about this on Instagram. She tagged me in it. This lady basically said in her post that she was instructed to eat outside to protect the vacuum people, the people who got the vacuum. So, walk with me here, guys. They promised you, once you get this new vacuum, it'll protect your living area, right? Your living area from all, we'll just call it dust and dirt, right? It'll help get rid of all that dust and dirt to where you ain't never gonna be dusty or dirty again because of this new vacuum, right? So if that's the case, how is it that just because I haven't received my new vacuum, that I'm somehow jeopardizing you from cleaning your area, right? I'm sorry I gotta use this analogy, guys, but I gotta be very careful. They really cracking down on taking people's channels down, and I really fuck with y'all the long way, never the wrong way. And I just want to give you guys this message, and hopefully you can decipher through what I'm trying to say, so we can go ahead and, I hope we here. I hope we here. So yeah, they're not talking about healthy practices as far as changing your diet, right? Becoming more plant-based. You get an alkaline diet, and how that'll be high electric food that'll literally shock your nervous system to be so potent to where any kind of foreign entity that would come inside of you would immediately be zapped because of the electric charge of all your high electric foods. Nah, they're not telling us nothing about that. They're just telling you to get more medicines because they just want you to adapt to this sick-ass way of us living, right? They keep calling it the new normal. You gotta ask yourself, why the hell they keep saying the new normal? Because the world we used to know will never be the same after this whole pandemic plays out how it's supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? This is shit that you really got to open your third eye for and see what's going on. When we saying spiritual warfare, it's because they are technologically altering our auras with different kind of technologies, like different kind of technologically advanced weaponry, right? With sonar weapon, different kind of frequency wave weaponry, weather modification, weather wars and shit. I already spoke on that a while ago, so I don't want to get too deep in that right now in this video, right? They're not talking about having a healthy mind as well, right? Mental health. Mental health is very imperative to how your body's immune system will be able to fight off any kind of diseases or illnesses, right? But if you have a messed up mind, if your mind is ill, you know how they say people are ill, like you're sick in the mind, like you're sick. It's not like ill, see, like ugh. It's like it's something. There's a chemical imbalance in your mind, right? The wiring's off. Something's not clicking right. Something's not getting the correct spark. Therefore, you're gonna create a reality where everything you experience will be sick because you are sick-minded. We have a lot of sick-minded individuals in political positions of power who are then influencing the rest of the masses to then manifest this sick-ass reality that we see outside today. I'm just gonna keep it like that. We are very ill in the mind and in our guts, and not only is it even you can say our spirituality is sick, our mental way of thinking is sick, and our physical bodies are sick, right? So physically, mentally, and spiritually, we are all sick because we are being influenced by these parasites who want to just corrupt your whole state of being. They're trying to create a new type of human that is just dormant and compliant. It doesn't have free will. It doesn't think for itself. It doesn't speak for itself. It speaks regurgitated dogma, propaganda, and all other kind of pseudo agendas they put out there in the world to make us just accept any kind of thing. This is a belief system. There's no facts backing up anything they're telling us. Everything is contradictory, yet they want us to just accept it. It's truth. And I'm just like, where they do that at? Like, usually you have to back up your science with facts. Now They even have a science called theoretical science, meaning it's all about theories. There's no factual based science. It's all about theories. What if this happened and what if that happened? What if we live on a diamond planet? What if we lived in a da-da-da-da-da? What if we could, you know what I'm saying? All these bizarre ass theories are then manifested into the way how we think and interact with this universe. We are so, like I said, behind and out of touch with nature because we don't interact with her in a proper manner. We interact with her based off of modern science and how it is against Mother Nature. It doesn't like Mother Nature and doing everything it can to replace Mother Nature. That's why in the future, once this world gets so sick and plagues and all that kind of crap's on earth, like they said in the last book of the Bible, Revelations, and no, this is not prophecy, it's planning. They wrote out that Bible for a reason to show their their future generational children how to basically maintain this stronghold they have over the masses and keep oppressing us. The oppressors don't care about you. They never have, they never will. When the hell we wake up and see this? Now, I will say shout out to most of the teachers and nurses who are saying, the hell with this, I'll just go ahead and retire because I can't compromise who I am to sell out. Because that's a lot of you celebrities are doing. Y'all fucking selling out. Y'all selling out our kids and feeding into this beast just to get a fucking dollar. So excuse my friends, excuse me for getting a little passionate, bro, but I really get irked by this whole belief. That's all it is the belief system, bro. It's a belief. Either you believe in it or you don't type shit, right? And now they got the whole world attacking people who don't want to get the vacuum because they have a few questions. It's not like these aren't legitimate questions, because once you open the packaging for some of these vacuums, you go to look to where it's supposed to show the ingredients and all the things that it was put inside of it to create said vacuum. But yet when you open up that pamphlet, it's completely blank. I'm sure y'all seen that lady on TikTok who shared that video. If you haven't, go check it out, because she also she's not a nurse. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she said she was a pharmacist. So again, we know how Lil Pharma do. I ain't even gonna call them I ain't gonna give them that kind of, you know what I'm saying, power to say they big anything. Y'all ain't big, y'all all little. Y'all all small-minded, scary little fuckers who just go around and put your ideology on other people to corrupt their mindset, to then finesse them into getting something out of them in the long run, to where we're sitting there assed out and y'all got all the money and all the riches and all the fame. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that y'all had these weirdos on TV acting like they getting the vacuum, right? And they got the little, you know what I'm saying, the thing that's poking them in the arm. You can't even really tell what the hell that is. At the end of the day, all these people are actors, bro. You can't trust none of them, man. Straight up. Like I said about Chris Rock, he had a whole special breaking down the fact that, you know, the government is a bunch of drug dealers and they ain't looking into getting you no cure, or they're not gonna cure AIDS. He said that out of his own mouth, Chris Rock. Yeah, he said that the government has no intention of curing AIDS because the money's in the cure, so they're gonna just keep treating you with it. They're gonna find a different way to treat you and give you the medicine that way you come back for your fix, basically, because that's how the dope dealer get their money, is off the comeback. These are his words. I'm paraphrasing most of it, but pretty much that's what he said. And for him to turn around 20 years later or so, talking about some, hey man, I got the Rona and it's nothing to play with. Y'all better go get your vacuums. And it's just like, wait, what? So like I said, man, be careful of idolizing any of these fake ass celebrities, bro. All they do is sell us out just to get more money, because as you know, he got through a pretty bad divorce. He pretty much going down bad, man. He broke. And that's, like I said, you want to get paid, you got to be down with this vacuum, promoting the hell of this vacuum, or part of that alphabet community. Them two right there, that's your money maker right there. That's how you know that this world is getting pretty satanic, man, because we're doing everything we can to go against the natural way, to go against nature in the name of, you know, their God, money. Money is their God. We keep thinking there's some other kind of God that they worship, and they worship the God money. And y'all do too, you just don't get it yet. You don't see it yet. So I ain't gonna make this video too long, man. I kind of did in a sense, but y'all know how I am, man. I can be a little long with it, but at the most, just go ahead and watch this in parts. I know I'm saying it at the end of the video, so it's kind of relevant now, but hey, it is what it is. I love y'all so much, man. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Like this video, share this video. Let's get this content out there safely, because like I said, I don't think I violated any terms. I stayed within the guideline. I didn't make no claims. These are all hypotheticals. Remember, this is a conspiracy, if you will. I'm just shooting just some ideas out there, some things I've come across, some things I've had come across my platforms. I just want to share with you guys in a way that we could be open-minded, right? To have our own thinking processes in our mind, not have somebody think for us and tell us what we should be thinking. You got people literally out here telling you shouldn't be doing your own research. That's scary. We in times now where they're literally telling us we should not be doing our own research. Man, y'all better wake the hell up, man. Shout out to Days of Noah for breaking down that video with Chris Rock with his sellout ass, man. That's how I be always telling y'all, man. Kinfolk ain't always skinfolk, or skinfolk ain't always kinfolk, however that go. Because I don't trust you niggas if y'all selling me and my family out to the beast. So, as always, man, let's elevate to be great. Be a beacon, not a burden. Live in love, not fear. And all my spiritual speakers, big up yourself, man. Scuba speak, Mr. Truly Unruly. I'm out, y'all. Peace and love. Be well.